Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope forecast for week commencing the 27th of April for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, you can subscribe for your free daily horoscope, my monthly magazine, by clicking the link beneath this video. This week's highlights occur on Monday when Mercury, the planet which influences our thinking, our expression, distribution and travel, moves into the sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus energy is very much about practicalities because, of course, it's ruled by Venus, and the element of Earth means that we like the good things in life. It can see us thinking about money and our values. But also, Mercury goes into an almost immediate right angle with the restrictive energies of Saturn. So we could find ourselves having a conversation where we are trying to perhaps get some kind of financial benefit, and it may not necessarily come to us in the way we exactly want. Or we could encounter someone with a very different set of values. It could be a bit of a stubborn standoff. Fortunately, Mercury on Tuesday forges a brilliant angle to the North Node. If we want to pick up on the prevailing trends, where things are heading in the world at large, this will certainly help us. Also, the Sun is combining with Uranus for the first 3 days of this week. Of course, this runs on from last week, and it suggests that we need to be flexible because changes are coming and resisting them will prove futile. So the more we can accept that and put our frustrations to one side, the more we can embrace opportunities. Also, Venus, the ruler of Taurus, in its journey through Gemini, is forging a fab alliance with Mars still, which goes on all this week. So there can be some lovely connections. It's just that Venus is also in a right angle with Neptune. So even if someone seems like the real deal, we just need to be a little cautious, get to know them a bit better before making a binding decision. But the quarter moon, which occurs on Thursday, is in the sign of Leo, which of course is very much about our desire to be loud and proud and sociable and affectionate, but it is in a right angle with the Sun in Taurus. I think this is basically saying that when it comes to our resources, again, we may want to splash out, but we may have to be a bit more cautious with them just at this time. So generally, this Taurus energy this week is asking us to be more dexterous and imaginative about how we make the most of the loot that we've got, but also avoid taking fixed positions around the things we believe in, because that could lead to arguments, particularly in a time when things are in such a state of flux. Your specific forecast, Virgo, suggests with Mercury, your ruler, moving into your 9th house and sister earth sign of Taurus, you're going to be thinking a lot about your life from a more philosophical viewpoint. Now, this may trigger a desire to travel just at a time when that isn't possible, not in every territory in the world at least. And also because Mercury is being challenged by Saturn, if you are in a role where you're being very self-disciplined, you're being sacrificing for the greater good, so this could mean that you're in a frontline role at this present time. If it is quite onerous for you, I do feel that could close in on you a little bit this week. There may be a sense that you need to get away from it all to refresh yourself in order to deal with the sheer pressure of the situation. Then again, if your situation is less stridently like this, and it's more about a desire to have more knowledge, you could find yourself with your head in a book or online researching some exciting new topics, because the Sun is alongside Uranus. So a restlessness is very likely to be around you. And even if you can't go too far, this would be a good time to try to increase your physical output through a greater amount of walking or perhaps some running or even cycling. Now, there is a quarter moon which occurs in your 12th house on Thursday. This could see something that you would ordinarily just shrug off, could see it taking on a life force of its own. Very important not to listen to gossip in the second half of this week. But with Venus enhancing your sector of work, and your way of presenting your personality can come across very positively at the moment. So for some Virgos, despite the situation we find ourselves in, there could be a connection with someone where there is work in the relationship, and that could be a positive connection. However, if you're single and you're attracted to someone, do not define them by their role in life. That could be a little bit misleading as to whether they're suitable for you or not. Thank you so much for having joined me. If I can be of any personal assistance in these difficult times that we face, you can see testimonials from my live readings beneath this video, and it would be a pleasure to do a one-to-one with you. You can see the link for that below, or if you'd like to find out more about personal astrology, go beyond your zodiac sign. You can click also to get the special offer I offer for a combination of your character analysis and 12-month forecast. But for now, take good care and goodbye.